Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, I'll be showing the developer video or the developer notes before the CN release tomorrow. Because CN release tomorrow, and then I also will do a live stream if I'm able to log into the CN version Dislyte. Then I'll do like a CN version new player there as a spy, and then to take a look how is their reaction and how's the game and how's the model in battle as well. Alright, so let's take a look at the developer notes here. There's also a video here and very long notes, but the video is 9 minutes long, and it will be a bit tough for me to actually translate all the Chinese they are talking to English, because my English isn't that good. So if I have to translate the Chinese to English, it's a difficult thing for me. Right, so I will like see part of it, but then I'll explain some of it. Alright, so let's take a look at the video here. So like the introduction here, then here they are like talking 想要加强金秋，就是 is like buff 金秋. Then he say have to buff 金秋. Then a lot of people is like calling 金秋 husband.
国内玩家也可以玩到定制化的内容。什么是 free？ 我不懂。
What is furry? I don't know.
就是画的这大狮子吗？
It's just like drawing a big lion, right? Okay. Then there's like some basic intro. Then they'll have like a short intro here. Then like self-introduction about themselves. Then it's like asking like why they want to make a Dislyte game, right? So if you watch through the whole part here, I'll skip through the whole part. So they're basically talking about they're trying to make the ancient god. It's a mixture of the ancient god and the current aesthetic of our society. So imagine like using the ancient god style, but our current shirts and design on them. So that's what they're trying to make it as the visual as per. Then they also mentioned that for this part 其实众神派对并不是要做一个大家都没看过的东西 because it's like Dislyte game itself isn't meant to make isn't trying to make a game that everyone doesn't seen before. They are trying to make a game that is unique and is a combination of the ancient gods and the current societies, like all those visual clothing as well. Because it's very common for other games. There's a lot of other gacha game outside there that is always the same kind of art style, same kind of design. So they're trying to go in a different way of art style. And then they also mentioned, which is one of the word, I think it hit me a lot, which is this part here. Okay, let me go back for a bit. 众神派对没办法做到迎合讨好所有人 is like Dislyte cannot be they can't make Dislyte a game that everyone loves to play, but they know that if they do themselves well, those who love Dislyte will naturally love Dislyte. So I think this word really hits me, because I think Dislyte isn't like a very major popularity game in especially for my country. My country is Malaysia, and then I don't think a lot of Malaysian plays Dislyte as well. And I think the ads in Malaysia is not really well known, or the game is not really well known in Malaysia as well. So for the one who play Dislyte and they stay to Dislyte, and the one that love Dislyte will still love Dislyte. So that's what she's trying to say, which I think this hits me a lot, because I feel the same feeling. Because it's a very low majority game that people will play, but when you love Dislyte, you really love Dislyte. 爱他的人自然会爱. The one that love Dislyte will naturally love Dislyte. Then they also talk about the characters design here, which I will briefly skip through, because like they design because this game, the main selling point is the game not the game, the artwork, the art style, the characters, and the music itself. So they are mainly talking about those. Okay, then let me go through. They are just talking like what they did when they designed about Nerta, what they did when they're designing about Yunchuan, what is their art direction, how did they get the reference from it. So it's like introducing all those art design element thing as well. Okay, then we go to the part they're gonna introduce about Jinqiu. Okay, so another part here. So she's asking like within 150 Esper, who is your favorite Esper? Then he will say Furry's Esper. Okay, Furry Esper. So maybe you guys already know who will be his favorite Furry Esper, which is the one that keep getting buffed now, which is Jinqiu, obviously. So Jinqiu is the one that his favorite Esper within all the Esper, and now we know who is the one at the back here keep asking to buff Jinqiu. I'm 100% sure it's him. Yeah, so now he's introducing how cool is Jinqiu is, and how they imagine Jinqiu to be the visual, like a cat inside the shirt with thick muscles, and then all those design of Jinqiu on detail. I can tell he really liked Jinqiu. And about the meatball thing. And then they say that CN player actually asking to buff Jinqiu. Then they say they already received the feedback, and then Jinqiu will get buffed. Then other than Jinqiu, he also very like another character, which is Javid. I really hope they buff Javid as well, but we'll see. Okay, then it's just like all those detailed reference, but we're gonna skip this part. And this part is like, 一看就很好撸. It's like just by seeing it, it's like very nice to touch, good to touch the fur, something like this. I don't know how to direct translate into English. Then introducing about the sword, so I'm just gonna skip this part here. Then she also introduced her own favorite Esper, but she's more into all those female Esper, because it's not like in our current society or our current most of the other gacha game, female is just like very sexy, big booba, wearing bikini, all those stuff. But she like how female is demonstrate in Dislyte, like they having their own unique way of showing their life form or their elements of being a female. So it's just not being sexy like other gacha games that's selling sexy point. So she really loves Dislyte's female character. Really shows out the uniqueness of each of the character. And I'm talking like so laggy. Okay, then next one. So they also mentioned that all these China god Esper, they also added into the game like Li Ling, Tang Xuan, Xuan Pin, Jiang Jiuli, Li Guang, Heng Yue, and other Espers as well. That is China god. Okay, they also mentioned like all those unique events they're gonna have in the game, such as Yunchuan's rerun event, the one that we have now in the rerun event. Then like free Yunchuan as well, they're gonna mention it. Okay, then they also show the newest art of the new Esper as well, which is the new upcoming Esper, and also the pre-New Year event as well. So we're gonna stay tuned for it. Then also for the free Shimmer 5-star event, so this is the same thing, the Shimmer Rebirth event for us. Then they'll talk about the Dislyte music. So I will skip this part here because music have a lot of copyright, so I won't go through the whole thing. But they'll also introduce the Dislyte music. And for the China player, they're going to have like a series of gift code as well that won't be able to apply on global because I already tried. Oops. Let me pass. Yeah, they introduced their own music corner, X-Hertz radio, at their China, I don't know, music app. Then about the future plans. So future plans, Dislyte will continuing making more new god Esper, new different, what's that called, category. Maybe it's like Japan Esper, Korean Esper. There's a lot more Esper gods that haven't made to continue show the beauty of the gods. Then they also give a series of gift code for them. This is for CN only. I already tested on global, it doesn't work. It doesn't work on global, it only works on CN. So I'll use the code for the CN version. But yeah. Then basically that's it. Then the rest here is just all those cutscenes of the game. Yeah. So that's all for the video here. Oh, this video is so bad. My translation is so bad. Oh no. But yeah, I think you guys all get the point. But yeah, so if you guys want to watch me play the CN version, it's basically the same, just that different event, the different model. Most of you guys, I think you just want to see the different models, right? Yeah. So that's all for the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.